As soon as I got to public school, I basically tried to stand up for what I believed in, and that's when I felt like the misfit. I felt like, yo, I was not sleeping around, I was not smoking weed, I was not doing what everybody else did, and they laughed at me, and I'm gonna be honest, I caved.
Everyone around me was having sex, and I wasn't.
I was abstinent, you know, I wasn't really getting into the whole sex thing, and Cass was always kind of playing me, talking about me, and I was just like, yo, this ain't what I need to do, you know what I'm saying?
I was the oddball, I was the misfit out of my friends, and these are my boys, my closest friends.
Oh my God, when I was young, all I ever was misfit.
It was, yeah, all growing up, I didn't fit in anything I did. Through high school and everything, and it was like, man.
Definitely, you know, high school, everyone's, you know, trying to fit in. You know, I was a late bloomer in a lot of ways, so I was wearing training bras late.
As you can see, I'm slightly vertically challenged. And, you know, with my height, I've always thought that at times I always had to be a certain height to fit in.
You want to be beautiful as a girl. You want to, you know, be appreciated. You want to be noticed.
You know what I mean? And whether it be on the basketball court, whether it be just on the football field, you know, I just always felt like size mattered.
A lot of people felt like, yo, you got the gift, like you could go far, you know what I mean? And so to take that and then twist it and then do gospel rap at the time was kind of crazy. And people would tell me that to my face, like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, well, all you gotta do is look and listen to gospel. Now, I have no place. You know, like, the platform that we do have, that God has given, we literally took boards and built.
I felt like a misfit in the church because I used to listen to people's testimonies, and all the testimonies were like really deep, dark horror stories.
I spent the next 5 years spiraling out of control, doing everything you could do, from cocaine to selling to rolling with dudes that just was blasting gats.
Because, you know, I'm from back in the day where they used to have testimony service, time designated for testimonies. But everybody's testimony was so gruesome and so, you know, that I used to always feel like, dang, I don't think, if that's a testimony, I don't have one.
For many years, I didn't overcome it. I think it wasn't, I wish I would have had someone like this to come speak life into me at a younger age so I could have.
I'm a misfit now. I don't fit in now, and how I overcame it is the fact that I take pride in it.
First of all, the problem is that we're all trying to fit in as opposed to getting the teaching out there that that's the original creation of what we're supposed to be. The foundation of who we are is not supposed to be fitting in, it's supposed to be being us.
Now I use that, I said, from this point forward, I'm going to be the misfit. And so at that point, since I saw what caving into, you know, to being a misfit can do, which is ruin you, I determined that I was going to trust God to bless me and to keep me and to hold me in this world where we're misfits.
That's what's going on.
I grew up as a pastor's kid. Our church was always a large church, so it always felt awkward for me to just be in public school when people would ask me, hey, what do your parents do? Or if a teacher would ask in front of everyone, you know, sometimes I would just be embarrassed.
And then one day, I think God made crystal clear to me that my testimony is the fact that He had preserved me. You know, and that's the moment that I came. I transitioned from feeling like a misfit, you know, to feeling like, hey, hold up, I got a story too to tell.
I put myself around people who would advocate me not having sex.
People I hung around really wasn't on the same level I was on mentally, so it was like I had to find people around me who think like I thought.
And then I remember finally just getting it out and realized that it wasn't as big of a deal as I thought.
And then my true friends would accept me as I was, and those who fell by the wayside just fell by the wayside.
You know what I'm saying? My man thought like he out the box with it, I'm out the box with it.
Well, I realized, well, you're not really made to fit in. You're made to stand out.
I was blessed and fortunate enough to have a group of misfits, if you will.
So we fit perfectly together, you know, misfits fit together.
Okay. That's good.
The way that I'm wired is critical to God getting glorified in the unique way that He made me to be.
Some of the atmospheres I feel most out of place, even with my relationship with God, is in structured church environments, because I'm so not that.
You know, if you saw me walking down the street, I wouldn't be a typical church boy.
It's my awesome responsibility to be myself and worship God in a way that nobody else can for me, as opposed to saying, man, I need to worship Him like so-and-so.
I've definitely tried going to friends for opinions, looking at society for their insight on how a woman should be, all whack.
Right.
And so overcoming it was like, okay, I might feel left out. I might feel like I don't have a niche. But the reality is my niche is who I am in Christ. And
Okay.
I've had to learn that. It's taken a lot of years. I'm still learning.
That's the best thing you have. You're literally doing God a disservice by trying to do anything to fix yourself up or make yourself anything that you're not.
Right.
And after resting in the Lord and His Word and allowing to literally renew and transform your mind, you just get this inner peace that's, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
So I hope that ain't watered down. And
Nah, that's real. That's real. Okay.